Let's start with your reading, Leo. Today, we are going to look into your current situation. We're going to look into your energy, your person's energy, or external energy. And then we're going to take a look at what's coming up for you next that you might not know about yet. Now, let's start with your first message. Okay, I love this message for you. And what it says is there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Right here we are clearly seeing a pivotal moment into a very intense situation. You are realizing that potentially lately you have neglected a lot of your needs, a lot of your expectations. You have got out of your comfort zone in order to make someone else's feel comfortable. And right now you're understanding that potentially you have gotten too far and you have lost yourself along the way. This is the moment in which you're going to see things for what they really are. The moment in which you're going to say, you know what? Enough of me sacrificing myself for someone who's not sacrificing themselves for me. Enough of me getting out of my way and then just end up with nothing at all. This is a beautiful moment, and we'll have to see why this is coming up and especially where it's going to take you from this moment forward, okay? So let's do our three shuffles and let's begin with your reading, Leo. Very interesting combination over here, but clearly there is something about this person that you should know. But let's start with the main energy, Ace of Swords. Right here, in my opinion, from what we see so far, what we have is exactly the representation of the first message we just talked about. This is that realization moment. This is you looking at things from a very logical standpoint, understanding that this is not the time to let your emotions dictate your actions. This is the time to look for the truth from within yourself, but also from this person. You're ready to see things for what they really are and not just to project potentially the things that you think about, the things that you're looking for. You're ready to do what's right for you, Leo. And trust me when I say this is taking you to a brand new beginning and also to a unexpected event coming in, a breakthrough moment, something that will definitely make you feel much better about this whole situation. Now, in the heart of the reading, we have the Chariot. The main moving energy for you is a very successful one. What we see right here is that you are ready to do this. You are not playing games. And I feel the need to tell the potential cross watchers, if you think that this Leo is bluffing or that they are just acting passive aggressive or they're saying something but they mean something else, this time around you're completely wrong. I see you, Leo, wanting to really go for this. You have gotten so tired of the situation and now you're ready to do whatever is necessary to do in order to get over this, even if that means sacrificing a connection that maybe you have invested a lot of yourself into, even if this means being alone for the time being. As I usually say, it's much better to be alone than to feel lonely right next to someone who is not appreciating you, who's not seeing how special you are. Right here, we also have something coming in with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Swords, which will make you very excited, Leo. This is talking about endorphins, feeling the endorphins raising up in your body, and overall feeling as though you're now in control of your emotions and you're being successful again. You're being yourself, Leo. This is very much your energy. As far as your actual energy for the reading, we have the devil. And clearly, right here, you have felt trapped into the situation. You are, as we were saying, ready to let go. But when you look back, you almost feel ashamed for having allowed certain things to happen. But don't be too hard on yourself, because the devil is not an energy that belongs to someone who just comes into your life and changes everything and treats you poorly. No, unfortunately, this energy can be successful because they do so slowly. They come in with a specific energy, with specific intentions, and then they slowly change it until you find yourself in a situation that was completely different from the one you originally entered. Right here, you want to put an end to this, you want to do what's right for you. Clearly, this person is someone very manipulative. We see that their energy is coming up with the Magician. This is someone who potentially was acting as though they were giving you the world, whereas instead they were just taking from you. And the difference now is that you can see it clearly, maybe for the first time in a long time. I also get the sense that this person always tries to appear more mature than what they really are. Their appearances are very important to them. Someone who at times can be very shallow. And I immediately see, and I've seen it from the beginning, that you are much deeper than that, which means that you deserve more than this. What I see is also someone here who in the past has made a decision for the both of you with their actions. And now, for some reason, they're coming back. Their energy, at least, is coming up again in your life, and we'll have to see why. Why now? What should you expect from it? I see that now you're making your own decision, and your own decision is definitely to walk away from this and to get rid of this chains, emotional chains that this person has clearly put all around you. Now, in your challenging position, we have something very important, Leo, the Queen of Swords. Obviously, as we have already mentioned, the most important thing that you have to do right now is seeing things for what they really are, even when you're hurting. And trust me, I know that it's easy for me to sit here and tell you, hey, this is best for you, just do it. But man, once you are in that situation, it's not easy. It's not easy to put aside the fears, to put aside the hurt, and just say, okay, this is what I have to do. I'm just going to be a robot and I'm going to do it. I wish it was that easy. It's not. But you need to understand that this is your first and only step towards happiness and towards balance, fairness, justice. The Queen of Swords is not even talking about you having to be honest with this person or whatever. This is you having to be honest to yourself. And you need to ask yourself a very important question. What am I really losing here? Someone special? Or someone who I thought was special? Do not project, or you will end up delaying the right opportunities and right people to come into your life. As you know, the energy is limited. And if you give it to someone who especially takes advantage of it, you're not giving it to someone else who potentially deserves it much more than this person. Now, second challenge, don't feel that this chapter of your life will never end. Some of you feel that you'll never get out of this, that eventually you always find yourself connected to this person in a way or another. Maybe because up to this point, your attempts to get rid of this have failed. Maybe you've done so successfully physically, but when it comes to your emotions, your mind, you keep going back to this, at least from time to time. But as we see here, you have a change of season. You are closer to the ending of this cycle, closer than you think. Another challenge, I'm sorry, but I keep getting all these messages. And honestly, this is the most important thing for you. Stop fixing people, Leo. Stop fixing what you shouldn't fix. or what cannot be fixed. Okay, you have so much energy, so much love, so much passion, Leo. First of all, give it to yourself, and then when you feel better, start giving it away, but to the right people. Okay, and there is something here beautiful, beautiful, with the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool coming your way. This is something that is going to happen quick, and it's going to make you feel at the top of the world. Something is happening in the right place at the right time. It's destiny. And this will also be very important because this will make you understand that everything you went through with this person, the good, but especially the bad, has placed you on a trajectory to this. I know that right now most of you will not agree with me, but I see you being grateful to this person for everything that they have done. And that is key, you know? You need to understand that this person is not preventing you to be happy. They're actually giving you the opportunity to find someone much better than they are. And here they come. Something much better is coming your way. This is great news, great opportunity. Things are changing big time for you. There is a new beginning and a very lucky one, the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. Also, I cannot help but feeling that you have an unexpected reaction from this person that you're trying, or actually that you are letting go of at this point. And I'm really curious to see what that is going to be, not because I want to know what this person is up to, but because I want to understand what type of impact it can have on you and on your journey. One thing is clear. This person has always had a big impact on your life. And this time around, potentially they're actually helping you in ways that you're not able to see yet. Now, we've seen what you're leaving behind. Let's now see what you're moving towards. And also, let's see how this person will react, okay? I want to focus a little bit onto this magician's energy, this magician's person, in order to understand what should you expect from them and how it's going to potentially impact you. But then let's get to the good stuff, Leo. You have something beautiful right here. And trust me when I say that this combination doesn't happen often. I don't see this often. So it's very important to understand what to expect and how to make the best out of it so that you can not only finally get out of a very complicated situation, but you can also get to a place in life where you're going to experience a type of happiness and love that potentially you've never experienced before. Beautiful things. Let's see what these are. Let's start clarifying these messages, and let's see what you should expect in the next few months, together with seeing what else is coming your way next that you should absolutely know about today, Leo. If you want to dive deeper into the messages with me, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, Leo, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, live 45-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Please make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Leo. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the incoming events is the beautiful Ten of Pentacles. And let me tell you why this energy, this card, is so important right now. We were starting the reading with the first message saying how much of yourself you have sacrificed, how many compromises perhaps you have reached lately, especially when it comes to this person. And what you didn't realize is that potentially the more you compromise, the less you end up with. And right now, right here, we have something completely different, Leo. We see how instead you can have it all, and you are going to have it all. At times, potentially, you have thought to yourself, when I have the passion and I have the attraction, I don't have the stability, the reliability. I don't have what I really need in order to build something long term. And when I have the long term type of energy, I miss the passion. I don't have that fire that for me is so important. But you need to understand that whatever is coming in next is going to give you every single thing that you are looking for. But you need to let go of what you're not looking for first. Listen, this combination right here is getting better and better. Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and Ten of Pentacles. I am excited for you. So let's start clarifying these messages. And first of all, I want to look into that Magician to see what you should expect from them, what they're up to, and to see if they're going to have any impact on you. Let's see. Let's clarify the Magician. The High Priestess. This person is sneaky. This person is really sneaky. And I see right here their type of manipulative energy. This is something that you should absolutely know about because it can actually delay these energies right here. And we do not want that, not anymore. The first thing that you should be aware about is